guys, here's Madame OK. Welcome to my channel and thank you so much for being a part of it. If you enjoy watching the videos, please don't forget to subscribe as well as to hit the like button. Thank you so much and see you soon. Bye! Hello guys, here's Madame OK, and today we'll be working on a painting that loosely will refer to Cézanne's painting. I have forgotten the name of it, however the color combination as well as the composition work very well. We will abstract it a little bit as well as we will use or try to use as much as possible palette knives. So let us start with the loose sketch and how we will conduct it well. We will be not worry about using heavy lines because those lines will disappear under our painting. What I see here, I definitely see kind of horizon line over there. I see the path, or at least something that is covered with the light, and I definitely will pronounce it here. So that will be the one line with very strong white in the center, and then another line here, and I think we are okay. So for my color scheme, I have chosen blue. There's one cobalt blue. I have different kinds of green, which you can see a lighter green. I don't even know which one it is in acrylic, but this is my favorite phthalo. And from time to time, we have to mix some of the blue into the combinations of green to get this nice interesting effect. We also have some of the burnt sienna color in it that can be mixed with yellow as well. I don't have very much light here, so I have to really work very fast. As you can see, white mixed with phthalo doesn't give me really a very interesting color. For some part of it, maybe that's okay. And Cézanne worked with smaller strokes. I'm not so much interested to bring the way how he applied or his mark making. I'm interested only in those color compositions and being limited in terms of the daylight or complete this painting really fast. Here, a little bit of the blue I mix on this side because I think that we need slight difference in the color combinations here. So as you can see, very fast. I love the blue, the cobalt brought into the green, and so that it can stay even on the surface. Remember, the real contrast will bring this reddish brown color from sienna brought onto it. Then painting. I see the lighter colors in the back, so right away I'm getting my yellow. I like this color very much there. But it's not just one. Remember, we want to have a little bit more of everything. And I see that the colors over there will be darker. So this color works really well in this section. So this is fine. I even introduce a little bit more yellow. And again, remember, we don't want to do a copy of it exactly per se. We want to use it as a loose reference. So when you think that there are certain things that you want to add or change, feel free to do it. I see this beautiful color there, very light, and I want to bring a little bit of pink into it, but first I bring some white. Actually, I will show you what will happen, why I do decide to put white onto the surface first. Well, notice that is a base for whatever I want to do in this section later on. So you see, that helps me. Now I will create for myself. I think the pink would be fantastic here. We don't want to have too much of it in. So I'm slightly changing. Oh, I get too much of the, so I'm changing palette knife, too much of the blue in it. Just a little bit. Okay. And I want to make sure that this paint stays as wet, I mean not dry, as long as possible, because I want to bring some other colors, some changes into this section. So I think the pink will work really well here, creating contrast. And now I can go back to my greens, and I want to introduce a different green. Yeah. So as you can see, I'm creating this interesting pattern already. Yeah. really working onto it. And then bringing the other green as well. Then I want to also create section, as long as again the paint is wet, I want to create kind of bushes, something is going on here. So you see, not just one color. See, almost like patching in some sections there. Now I want to bring some blue. And I introduced the purple because of the color combination. I have this beautiful yellowish green, so the purple will help the painting look sharper. So see then, and then I can go on to my trunks. So I still use palette knife. If I decide it's the time to move to the brush, I certainly will. But notice this will help me to establish. First with black mixed with a little bit of burnt sienna, and after that, I will just use brush and bring more of burnt sienna inside. So now certainly we can come now with the brush and get some interesting textures in the front and maybe later in the back as well. We want to have a focal point of white, and the rest will lead our eyes towards it. And so, like for example, this sections there, but the rest will subordinate itself for it. Then remember, we will still come with some other colors, the warm colors, which will be our burnt sienna. Then yellow as well. Slowly but surely we will introduce it. Let's see how this going. You see, when I introduce the other colors onto the whitish pink, at the same time, what it does, I'm moving there where I think I could bring this color, which this color would suit the rest. So we don't want to have just white here. That white will not work by itself. We need some other colors, and I think this is working very well. See, and the trees there, right? Like giving them some colors, having maybe foliage. And believe me or not, I like to come with some of my colors into it. Look, why not seeing some of those beautiful, intense colors here and creating this movement? Why not? That will look more interesting. I think that we can have red instead of burnt sienna. I'll use some red here. Yeah, and I will also introduce some of the red on the other side. This. So something is happening. Yeah. A little bit more over there. Still. I think we have lots of action going on. I love the movement. I love when everything is just going together. And then we can introduce the burnt sienna color again. See, that it's really colorful. And then we will just mix it. See, to show the foliage of different, consisting of different colors. Going there and there. And I want to introduce some of my purple here as well. So as you can see, I want to have the purple coming from this side of this light path, or whatever it is. I do want to indicate, see, that's like a different plane over there. So that certainly helps me to build it up. Some places next to the yellow. Again, yellow is very important for us because it brings warmness to our painting. Warm, nice colors. But this purple next to it will do. Will create a very nice. So you see, when I'm coming here, I want to bring more of the yellow into it. We can have some trees coming here. And I like to use black there, somehow indicating which trees are the most important. So the black, it's so dominant that it helps me to establish the feel. I think I need to have more of the red and more of the blue. And I have this beautiful red, and I want to bring it in many other sections. We can also have a little bit of the red because it always has to be a balance. I think we can bring it a little bit on the side of this trunk, and then going with some other colors. So this red works very well, and I think we can also bring some of the red in the part that is there in the back. So what is happening, we have lots of different beautiful colors, and we have a continuation of colors moving. And then certainly we need to go to the blue. Whoa, it's getting really dark. Whoa, it's raining. I hope that you can still see what's going on here. I don't want to turn off the light because it will completely change our perception on everything. Whoa, I don't see anything anymore. What is happening right now outside tells us we have to really call it quit. And I think I'm quite satisfied with that, what we achieved. So guys, I hope you had lots of fun working with me on this crazy painting, and I will be ready to paint on your own and being fearless, because notice I was fearless. I combined those colors. I had lots of fun, and I expect that you will do very much the same. Try, experiment, be brave.